I just need everyone to know that when I say finger guns, if you have a friend named Guns, that's not what I mean. Leave your friend Guns alone. Unless Guns has asked for that and he is into it, in which case, happy Pride Month, everybody. What's going on, you guys? See everyone saying hi in the chat. Let me do some shout outs real quick. Gaming Monster 006. Mr. De La Tech, Jacob CTH7, King's Gambit, UBW Gun Jack. Oh, there's a Guns. There we go. Eyes of Night. Jameson Usury. LeBlorst of Times. Meeks to 2001. Tall Show. Robbie Rhines 1. Mark Vicky Bartholomew 951. You're not making it easy on me. Let's see. We got Madness Mark. Obi. Vig Dad 58143. The D12D. I'm going to say 12D, but I started either way, so I messed that one up. C-Stet, King of the Madden 26. I'm Bored 200. Theory 09. Louis 77. It's Scuzzy. Arkham Raider. Ved Ted. Jason RS 1978. Crisco 822. Ivalez 03. Robin V. Farm D. Tech Expert 32. Am I getting a Steam machine? It's a great question. It's one that I don't know the answer to, but given how little I play my Steam Deck currently, I would have to say probably not, at least not at launch. I'm not even signing up for the raffle, so definitely not at launch. It's a lot of money for... If you have a PC, it's like, why do you really need the Steam machine? I guess that's the biggest problem for me, is like, I just don't understand how much I need that. You know what I mean? But don't worry, I'm going to come on camera in a second here. I'm just waiting for it to hit 11 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be in about 2 minutes. And I'm also going to finish setting up my stream here. Which means I just need to pull out the chat bar. Pop out chat, that's what's up. All right. Honestly, guys, we know that this is a code in a box. There's no collector's edition. There's no even physical version, really. I'm going to talk about that because as much as I hate it, it has to be this way. They had no choice. So we're going to get into that, but it kind of makes the stream a little, dreary. But you know what? We're here to have fun. Who cares? If you want the game and you want to pre-order it, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna lock it down. Is there a map? I don't think there is. I think that's just something that someone tweeted. Like, what if there was? Would you buy it then? Finger guns are back, Kathy. We're about to hype sesh right now. I'm just here for the finger guns. So Restock, they actually didn't have a choice because this game is going to get so many updates, even if you don't play online. It's going to get so many patches and updates that the disc would be useless 1 month in either way. So the only thing they could do is release like a complete version on disc when like GTA 7 comes out and they stop updating this game, which will probably be in 20 years, which physical media will probably be dead anyways, and that's sad. But any game that's going to massively be updated constantly really can't be on a disc. And even if it is, the disc is just going to be obsolete. So, it's very sad because I am a physical disc collector. And I feel like, even though it has to be like this, the industry has been pushing for this for so long. Like, if they weren't trying to get us to be all digital, I feel like there could have been a way for this to work going forward. But they don't want it to, you know? And it sucks. But, what doesn't suck is this hype set that's about to drop. Yo, TCB164, I appreciate you. I appreciate your son. Alright, this music's going to be very loud, but I'm coming on camera, so it needs to be. Welcome, everyone, to the return of the Dream Stream, the Hype Sesh, the Finger Guns, and the Love Bullets. Firing nothing but positivity and love from the tips of my finger guns to inside of you. And I mean that in a purely non-sexual way. Inside of your heart. I'm here to uplift you. I'm here to provide some fun and what might be a kind of a boring night without it. So let's go. Let's go! Wait. It's Philip. Oh boy. Oh, we love to see it. The return of the hype sesh. What's up, guys? You got the moves like Jagger. I couldn't really dance that much on that one because I had to be careful with Philip. You know what I mean? But don't worry, I'll get active later. Also, I totally forgot this orange chair was right behind me, so I was trying to do some crazy stuff, and then I was like hitting the chair. That's alright. We're conserving my energy. Let's put some music on. Alright. Oh, that feels nice. Under 1 hour to go is correct. Let's see. I am going to be watching LBOT Times, aka LBOT, for links when they come up. He is definitely the person that you want to be following. His Twitter is actually linked. His Twitter X is linked in the description. But he's also in the chat. And he's a moderator. So he'll just post the links directly in chat as well. But his Twitter is automated. So it'll be instant there. So I'm just going to post that real quick. So you guys can click on it and follow it. It doesn't really need to be like something that you have to like. It's not like they're going to run out of the digital pre-orders, right? That's what I'm saying. Here's your friend. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to pre-order at all. Now, every pre-order is going to get like a guaranteed, not like DLC, but like a starter pack where you get like the Vice City outfits and stuff. The only way to get that in-game is to pre-order. So that's something to be aware of. But you can pre-order like November 18th. You know what I mean? What if they run out of ink to print the codes with? That is LBOT Chimes in the chat. That is LBOT right there. His little picture. Got the little pink banner that says LBOT. Matches this. 500 likes on the stream and Rockstar will run out of pre-orders. So, there's a lot to talk about with this, honestly, you guys. Not having it on discs, like I said, it's not surprising because it's going to be a game that's updated over and over and over again. You know, the disc would be obsolete in probably a week, and would be very obsolete come like 6 months. You know what I mean? So it would basically be like the equivalent of a game key card or a disc that's just a download code anyways. But no special edition. It seems like they could print money with some kind of special edition, you know what I mean? I hope Sony, you know, or Microsoft, whatever, or both, releases some kind of like special controller down the line. I feel like maybe some accessories have yet to be announced because it feels like they're definitely leaving money on the table, not including any of that. Am I the only one that feels that way? I mean, this is probably going to be this is probably the most anticipated game ever. I'm not saying it's going to be the best game ever, but I think it's the most anticipated. So it just seems crazy. And so how I feel about digital only is I hate it and it sucks, but I've had a policy, I guess, with myself for probably at least like half a decade at this point, which is I will never not play a game just because it's digital only. And I know there's people that won't touch them, and that actually drives me crazy because sometimes the people that make the games have no control over whether it gets a physical release or not. That's the publishers, not the developers. In some cases, they're like managed by the same entity, but in a lot of cases they're not, especially with indie games. So if a game that has like merit of being really good doesn't have a physical release, I'm still gonna buy it and play it to support that team, and just to have a good experience. And then I see people buying like limited run games that are just trash games, but because they have a physical release, for, you know, $35. They'll buy that when it goes on sale for $2 on Steam or the eShop, and they never play the game. They just put it on their shelf. So it's kind of weird both ways. Ideally, all good games would just have a physical release, and people that don't care about that could buy it digitally, whatever. But it sucks that that's disappearing. The same way, like, I was a big, like, physical CD collector, and that's died. Video games lasted the longest, but it just, I don't know. LBOT says he thinks that they're going to do a collector's box and controller closer to launch. I guess that would be kind of smart, right? Like, everyone that just really wants to pre-order, it's going to pre-order now, and then they're going to wait, get all that money, and then do a collector's box or a controller. You could just cancel your pre-order in that case, and then go for the collector's edition. I'm probably going to pre-order through PlayStation just because you can pre-download it a week early, so you don't have to fight with everyone else that's going to be on the servers. And that way you're guaranteed to be able to play day one. So I think I am going to download it through PlayStation because I'm going to end up playing on PlayStation. Or pre-order through PlayStation, I mean to say. Yeah, if they release another edition later, I'm 100% canceling the pre-order. I would feel the same way. I don't think they're going to, like, release a disc version. But I could see them maybe doing, like, a collector's edition with some kind of physical stuff. It could be, like, a really, like, inexpensive collector's edition where it's just, like, maybe, like, in a little bit of a bigger case, an art book, a map, a little trinket, something like that. I feel like if there was going to be a big collector's edition with, like, a statue or something, that it would already be announced, but maybe. We can hope, right? Oh, okay, so LBOT, that's really good to know. So if you buy the code in the box, the physical version, where at least you have something physical in your hand, you get that a week before the game comes out as well. So you will be able to put your code in and download it that way. Maybe I'll do it that way. It's digital either way, right? At least for the same price, I'll have something. But can I get the Ultimate Edition in that code in the box? I think I do want the Ultimate Edition for the extra $20. So the base game, guys, is $80, which a lot of people were worried the base game was going to be $100. But, like, to get the full content, it's $100. Like, it's an extra $20, and you get all the bonus content in the Ultimate Edition. So, to me, it kind of feels like the game's $100, and if you want the light version, it's $80. It's nothing like content-wise, though. It's more just, like, extra items and stuff. And LBOT's saying he thinks down the line there will be a boxed Ultimate Edition too. So we're pre-ordering for a box. Yeah, we kind of are. So I'll pull up the actual differences between the versions. Okay. So, Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition will include an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner, whatever that means. Interesting. Okay, so the Ultimate Edition's bonuses aren't just a flood of unlocks at the beginning of the game, Rockstar said, but, quote-unquote, threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story with new items uncovered behind each chapter. So the Ultimate Edition bonuses shed some light on gameplay aspects of GTA 6. There's a variety of new vehicle types, vehicle mods, and in-game businesses that will apparently be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. So that kind of does seem like content is locked behind the Ultimate Edition. So I'm gonna put this on screen right now so you can kind of see a little bit. Here's some of the things that are exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. So the 95 Grotti Cheetah, and sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Grody kind of sounds like Scrody, so I think it's Grotti. I think it's this car right here. The Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers, which are his and hers versions of powerful revolver with the classic Vice City stylings. Personalized variants, so personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's pistol and Lucia's pistol. And then Jason's safe house vehicles. Interesting. So it says Ride Out Customs Mod Shop. So apparently there's a full mod shop locked behind the Ultimate Edition. Strike that, 3 mod shops. Ride Out Customs, One-Eyed Willie's, and Ganado Retro Build Mod Kit. There's a salon, a watercraft, a clothing store. That's a lot of stuff. It keeps going. There's an illegal goods store, a classic car collection. So that seems like an absolute crap load of stuff to lock behind the Ultimate Edition. So Silent Grace says, I believe you can also upgrade to the Ultimate Edition at a later date. I'm sure that's true. That makes sense. But it kind of feels to me like if you're going to play through the game, why would you... It's already $80. Why wouldn't you just get the Ultimate Edition for $20 more? Because you're going to feel the FOMO, you know what I mean? So I feel like Rockstar wanted this game to be $100, and their way around it was, well, we'll give you a version that has way less content. I mean, not way less content. I'm sure it's still a lot of content, but we're going to give significantly more content to people that pay the extra $20. What is the pre-order live stream for if there's only going to be digital copies of the game? It's just for fun. It's just for hype. And it's just because I haven't streamed in forever, and I just felt like hanging out with you guys. I know it's kind of lame, but it is nice to see you guys. The upgrade will probably be $30. Yeah, if you buy just the $80. I don't know if they'll do that. Rockstar is like kind of good in that way. But it's still kind of crappy they're doing anything like that to begin with. Will Amazon run out since it's a code? Good question, maybe. We're about to find out, I think. So the first pre-orders drop in 42 minutes. Now this is interesting because pre-orders drop. I've got like the little ticker going on the bottom, by the way, if you have any questions. That means if you're in the West Coast, even though on the East Coast it'll be midnight when it's 9 p.m. your time, it won't drop for you. It drops for you at midnight no matter what time zone you're in. So if you're in the West Coast, it's midnight. If you're in the East Coast, it's midnight. And if you're in the Central Time, it's midnight. Mountain Time, it's midnight. Doesn't matter when it drops for me in the East Coast. It'll drop at midnight your time. So that's weird. So if you're in the East Coast, you can pre-order first, basically. Now, that's, I'm assuming, for digital pre-orders. If you want to pre-order that code in a box, if Amazon drops it at midnight Eastern Time, then everyone would be able to. What's up, Lieutenant Dan? You got new legs. if they drop that code in a box at midnight Eastern time, it's got to be available everywhere, right? So I don't know if like the big box retailers are necessarily going to all drop at midnight. It might just be digital that go up at midnight. But that's why we got LBOT in the stream. Because if any of those retailers like Best Buy, Amazon, whatever, if they drop anything, he's going to have the links. Yeah. If you're anywhere on the Eastern time zone, the pre-orders drop in 40 minutes. If you're in the West Coast, they drop in 3 hours and 40 minutes. Box is plastic. There is nothing special about it. There's no steelbook. There's no map, at least nothing confirmed. It is a piece of paper in a really nice blue plastic box that you can also use as a coaster, if you wish. And I am eating grapes. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. So your GameStop is doing them starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. in store. So if GameStop, if that's true, which take it for a grain of salt, because no offense, but I don't know you, but that would make sense to me. And if GameStop's waiting till tomorrow to do it, I'm assuming other big box retailers would wait till they normally do their pre-order stuff. Like Target normally does it at like 6 or 7 a.m. Eastern. Best Buy normally does it in the afternoon. Sometimes they can do it in the morning like GameStop does. But I would expect that to trickle in. But again, it's not a big deal. I don't think these codes in a box are going to sell out. We're only streaming tonight just for the hype. You know what I mean? And there will be, at the very least, digital pre-orders going live starting in like 38 minutes. Yeah, I kind of want the plastic box for the hell of it too. Like, I'm not excited about it, but if I'm going to be paying $100 for the game, might as well get my little plastic box. The goal of this stream, getting the physical versions that have the code in the box would be nice. That's not guaranteed to happen at midnight. So the goal of this stream is just to wait till midnight and see what happens. And then some of us are just going to pre-order it digitally. And that's it. So it looks like a couple people in the chat are saying they talked to GameStops who said they are just going to take pre-orders when they open. And I'm sure, like, no matter how many people get there, they'll be able to fulfill all the pre-orders. This isn't some small company making this game, you know? And they don't have to make any physical discs. All they have to do is, it's one of the biggest companies in the world, that all they have to do is print a code on a piece of paper. So the physical box is not going to sell out. You don't have to stay up till midnight. You don't have to get in line at GameStop. It's going to be easy to get. So if you're afraid of missing out and that's why you're here, you don't have to worry about that. You can, you know, click off the stream. It's cool. But we're just here to hang out and have fun and just kind of see what happens and just be excited together. Because honestly, we've been talking a lot about how the game, how it's a shame it's not physical and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? We're all excited for the game. Like, the game is going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, no disc versions. Oh, Star Fox is tomorrow. I knew it was, like, creeping up on me. I knew it was really soon. I thought it was, like, a couple days away, honestly. I didn't realize it was tomorrow. That'll be cool. Maybe we could start playing Star Fox live on stream when the pre-orders go up. Oh yeah, we already did some finger guns. We're going to do some more finger guns. But I did see a lot of people in chat asking about me and how I'm doing, and I really appreciate that. I just, sometimes I feel, you know, you guys know that I'm an open book. I do like to talk about myself, but sometimes when I'm streaming for a specific thing, I get locked in, and the people that are just here for the gaming stuff, I want to make sure I'm answering some of their questions and stuff. But you guys are wondering how I'm doing. If you want to follow my bakery, There's a QR code above my head. There's a link in the description. That's our Instagram. But for those who don't know, my girlfriend Brittany and I, we started a bakery out of our house about a year and a half ago. And our goal was to just get into a single farmer's market. And so we got our business license. We got a formal health inspection in our house. We had to install like self-closing doors on a bathroom, all this crazy stuff just to get a license from the Board of Health to operate out of our own house. And we applied to like 15 farmers markets and were rejected by every single one. So then one farmers market that I don't know how I didn't apply to it, but I didn't. They reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to do it. So we said yes. And we started selling out every farmers market. And then restaurants started coming to us asking us to make bread for them. So we started making bread for these restaurants. And then the number of restaurants we were doing went up. And then all these farmers markets that had rejected us started begging us to do them. So we started doing a lot more farmers markets. And then in September of last year, we bought another business that had been a cake business, and we turned it into a full-blown bakery. We had to pull 7 permits to renovate the building. And our bakery opened 6 months ago. It's a bakery and cafe. We do coffee, espresso, donuts, croissants, breakfast sandwiches, everything you can think of. And we were afraid that we were opening like the end of December into January, that it was going to be really slow. Every week has been busier and busier, and we get a line wrapped around the entire building every day. Well, we're only open Saturday and Sunday, so I should rephrase. Every day we're open, we get the line wrapped around the building before we even open the door. And a few weeks ago, there was a best donut in the state vote that we won. And then a news station did the best bakery in New Hampshire, and we came in 4th. We were the only bakery within 50 miles of where we are to even place. So locally, we're killing it. And for being in business for only 6 months to get number 4, I think is really good. So that is why I haven't been streaming. I work 16 to 20 hours a day. Like, I literally get up at 5 a.m. to deliver croissants to one of our wholesale accounts every single morning. And I'm at the bakery till like 10 p.m. or midnight. And that's only being open 2 days a week, right? It's because we're still doing farmers markets, lots of wholesale, lots of other stuff. So I can't do YouTube. Like, I made a choice, you know, that I wanted to be all in on this bakery, and that's what I've been doing. And it's been going great. And my health is great, thank God. I know you guys have been asking about that too. So yeah, so we got this Sunflower Bakery and Cafe in Nashua, New Hampshire. And thank you for bearing with me and listening to me, those of you that aren't interested in any of that. I just wanted to give everyone in the chat like a little update about it, that's all. Which, that was kind of a long update. It was like, 5-10 minutes. I chose wisely. Thank you so much. Well, we're open Saturdays and Sundays. Thank you guys for asking questions about it, honestly. I felt like I was talking too much about it right there. I'm very proud. It's all I've done for over a year. So it does get me excited to share and talk about it, and I really appreciate you guys that are interested. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. I'm working my own toy store. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got to start online, and then, yeah. Like I said, we started out of our house. You have to work to that physical location. You have to have enough business to justify it before you can take the leap. Yeah, thank you guys. When we first opened, I wanted to do shipping so like you guys could like try some of our stuff, but honestly, we're so busy with all our other stuff, and right now we only have to do like, we do federal taxes and state taxes, but there's other federal taxes you have to do if you ship across the whole country. And honestly, my brain is so overwhelmed by all the accounting I have to do. I have to I have 15 employees now, so I have to do payroll every month. I have to do meals and rentals tax. I have to do unemployment tax weekly. There's other taxes I have to do monthly. There's so much accounting, and my girlfriend Brittany, she just only does baking stuff. So all of this like business stuff is just me. And it's not like I work for a company where if I mess up, someone will catch it or whatever. If I mess up, like it just gets missed, and it's all new for me. So one day I would love to do shipping, but I have to be realistic in that I'm not quite ready. You know what I mean? That's okay. It's only been 6 months. I missed you guys too. I haven't been streaming since Switch 2 launch, really. You missed the first finger gun session, but let me do a vote in the chat right now. Someone just asked about the Steam machine, so we can talk about that a little bit, or we can do a hype sesh and then talk about the Steam machine. So I'm gonna do a little poll. You guys let me know. Here we go. And start poll. We're about 29 minutes from the... Okay, it looks like you guys want a hype sesh. That's the most lopsided I've ever seen a hype sesh poll. That's because there's some real ones in the chat tonight. You watch the guns? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, Phil, you jumped off the bed? Good boy. Alright. I'm just gonna move this chair a little bit because I don't want to run into it again. Okay. I think that'll work. I think that's good enough. Oh, thanks, man. You want to support a bit longer? I wonder how many people are going to accidentally end up buying GTA 5 tonight. Yikes. Probably going to happen, right? Alright. Well, if they don't have GTA 5, then it's like, you should probably play that anyways, you know what I mean? Alright. Who cares about GTA 6? We're here for the hype. We're here for finger guns. How about 60,000 love bullets being shot into your face right now? That's what it's all about. Being silly, having fun, positivity. I missed giving this to you guys. I miss sharing it with you. I miss sharing it with the world. I get to do it at my bakery. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't get to do finger guns at the bakery. And that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's treasure this moment. Oh no. There it is. Yeah! Alright, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. You love to see it. I'm not tired at all. Whew! Good times, good times. You look way more healthy than when PS5 and Xbox were being sold out online. Good to see, bro. Thank you. I feel the same way. Honestly, I hardly recognize myself in the camera. Like, I know I'm still like skinny and stuff, but I do think I look a lot better than when I was streaming a lot. I do. Honestly, guys, when I used to come on and stream, I would see myself on the camera, and it would just be so disheartening. Like, I just didn't even want to look at myself, and I didn't want anyone else to see me. It was tough, you know. And I think that I kind of got over. I think I was just more self-accepting. I don't think I look extremely different. I think I just kind of grew some thicker skin and just became more comfortable with who I am no matter what I look like. I think it's a combination of that and genuinely being a lot healthier as well. You remind me of American Pie when Jim dances to the hot girl. That's like the most insulting and most accurate description I think I've ever heard of my dancing. Yeah, of course I do, Dan. Nugget. Oh, if you rewind like 20 minutes, man, I just went into a big bakery update and backstory. The bakery is doing great. Thank you so much. I think your bakery brought you a greater sense of happiness. Great to see you again. I think so too. Oh my god, Mixa 2001. I haven't even played Saros yet. For those of you who don't know, Returnal was one of my favorite PS5 games ever, and I was so excited for Saros. Haven't even played it. Jake, is it true that content in areas of the game is locked behind the deluxe edition of GTA 6? We actually were just discussing that. I found a pretty great article that tells you everything that's locked behind it. I just put it in the chat. But there's a significant amount. Like, just scrolling through, there's certain hairstyles. There's a bunch of different vehicles. There's a bunch of actual stores and salons and mod shops that are all locked behind the Ultimate Edition. Clothing store, watercraft, unisex salon. One-Eyed Willie's mod shop, Ride Out Customs mod shop. Jason's Safe House vehicles. There's a lot of stuff locked behind the Ultimate Edition, honestly. Will always be grateful for you, Jake. You helped me and thousands more secure a PS5. Thank you so much, man. I'm looking forward to playing Saros, honestly. I'm kind of like at a point where I told you guys how much I work at the bakery. And I come home and I try so hard to play something, but you know when you're just like too tired? Like in your head you have it built up like, oh, I'm just going to play for a little bit. It's going to be so awesome. But like your eyes just can't stay open. Plus you know how early you got to get up the next day. And like if you do get into the game, then you're going to be screwed for the next day because you're going to be so tired. So I've not only had to choose the bakery over YouTube, I've kind of had to choose it over video games. There's been a couple in the last year that I played and really liked. Ball X Pit was awesome because you can play it in such short bursts. I love that game. I'm trying to think. When the Switch came out, I did Donkey Kong Bonanza and Fantasy Life I. I really liked both of those. Before that, I did Expedition 33. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else I've played. Once the physical store of the bakery and cafe opened, the only thing I've really played, I think, is like Ball X Pit. I played Pokemon, the GBA ones when they came out. Oh, I did play Legend ZA. And as much as everyone hated that, I had fun. FYI, Costco is selling the $100 PSN gift cards for $84.99. So you can get the deluxe edition for $85. If you want it digitally, then yeah, that's a great choice. Jake, I understand that a lot, honestly, because I've been doing deliveries for my family, and sometimes I can't even play games at night. Yeah. My average Saros run is about 20 to 30 minutes, then I go to bed. That's what it was like for me with Returnal when I was playing that a lot. I would just like try a couple runs every night, and if I got really far, great, and if not, I'd put it down and, you know, play it again the next day. So it sounds like I can do the similar thing with Saros. I don't collect Pokemon cards, Kathy. I used to. I had such a big collection when I was in elementary school of like the OG cards that would be worth so much right now. But my mom cleaned out my room when I was like 10 once and threw every single one away. And I was so upset and defeated. I've never like collected since. Bakery fattening you up is a good thing. Yeah, you know, even I feel like I was really lucky when I was streaming and I was somewhat relevant or popular, however you want to phrase it. I feel like 99.9% of people were so nice to me. But there were some people that were like haters, and they would say really mean things. And like, I'm not complaining. You know, I have so much to be grateful for. Like, just all the positivity I got. Like, I was fine. But like, some of the stuff people would say, people really, I think it's just human nature when people are trying to put you down like that. They really do pick the things that like upset you the most. And it's like picking at a scab. And just like an open wound over and over, you know, it just stings and it stays with you. And I wasn't in a place where I had like, my online community was great, but I didn't really have a lot of like real life friends that were good for me. And I think the combination of all that just made me really depressed, made me really insecure about myself. And I think you guys are right. I think the bakery was good for me, but I think Brittany is good for me. And I think the friends I have, and I'm so close with my family and also Brittany's family now that I have like the strongest support system I've ever had, you know, and they watch out for my health. They care about my mental health. And like I said, and going through like the harsh things people would say online gave me a thicker skin and taught me. I would always say I don't care, and I didn't really care, but it taught me how to let go and not care in a totally different way. It forced me to. And I think the combination of all of that is why I'm like happier and in a good place. Before, I used to stream a lot because I loved it, and it was the only thing in my life that like gave me the feeling of like feeling fulfilled and happy. But at the same time, it was like the only thing in my life that like gave me anxiety and made me scared. I think because it was the only thing that did that, I was so afraid of losing it that it was tough. And now it's so much easier because like if no one watches the stream or everyone like hates on me, I'm totally like I have like it's not the most important thing, and that makes me feel good. But the people that have always been kind to me, which is like a lot of the people that are here right now, I've missed you like crazy, and I wish I could do both. And my dream is to one day have the bakery be stable enough that I can do this a little more. because now, since the bakeries, I'm all in on that, that can be a lot of anxiety and stressful. So I'd love to have two things where like it's not all my eggs in one basket, where like I can go to both and whatever happens happens and I can be okay with that. That's how I want to live my life. So I'm working on it. Oh, did I ever get that Twitter account, my Twitter account back from the hacker? I did, yes. It's one of my last videos. I uploaded it. The thumbnail's like black and white. If you go to my videos, it's called like what the heck did I call it? It was some title like this went so deep or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, if you're interested in that story, it actually is crazy. But I won't talk about it here because that video sums it up perfectly. Onward and upward, exactly. Imagine streaming from the bakery. I've thought about it, honestly. Like, all my employees are my friends. And I know a lot of them because I met my girlfriend and a lot of these people because I worked at a friend of mine's bakery for a year when I was really depressed and I needed something outside of YouTube. And that's where I fell in love with like the simple life of just working at a bakery. And that's where I met my girlfriend and I was like, we should do our own bakery. So a lot of people that worked there begged us to work for us. So now we've got this awesome crew and like working in the kitchen back there, it's so funny and people say the funniest stuff. And I'm like, oh my, this would be an awesome reality show. Or like if we just like stream some of the interactions or clips. I don't know, but it seems like a lot of work to try to do on top of what I'm doing right now. So it seems like a pipe dream that might never happen, but I've thought about it and I would love to do something like that. Oh, thank you, LBOT. If you guys want to watch the video of what happened when my Twitter got hacked, basically I didn't have like a mental breakdown, but I kind of went crazy a little bit. And since it felt like nothing was in my control because my email, my YouTube, and my Twitter were all hacked and taken over, and it lasted weeks, I didn't think I was ever going to get them back. I started doing like really random stuff, like looking for like random lost dogs, and I ended up searching for a dog, finding a dog, but then more stuff spin off with that actually like saved a woman's life. And it's like I said, it's crazy, but LBOT posted the link, so save it to your watch later. The one thing that's really nice about my videos is unlike my live streams where I have like a million thoughts a minute and I have a hard time processing them fluently, my videos are well constructed. So it's like one straightforward story where I'm not taking all these little turns. That hacker was horrible. That sucked. But I learned a lot from it. We're 10 minutes away from pre-orders, by the way. The main event is almost here. How many likes are on the stream, by the way? I haven't even asked anyone to like it once. Do you think they will drop trailer 3 tonight? I don't think so. Maybe. No collector's edition or anything special announced so far. Kinda lame. $227 likes. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I kind of want to have a like goal, but I don't even know what it should be. 300? 300 likes? The The distant goal will be 500. That'll be like the Omega. But 300 would be cool. To be honest, you're just different though, Jake. You met a bunch of people that don't like you. You're focused on bettering you and making sure you have a purpose. That's being real, man. And small business help cities. Well, thank you. Red Sox are permanently done for, unfortunately. Yep, we're the new White Sox. Congrats to the White Sox. Oh, what's up, Angela? You changed your name to Pink. Yeah, I remember. It's nice to see you. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Twitter for a second. Oh, it's because I don't have notifications on for anyone. Yeah, so because of my Twitter being hacked, by the way, I can't log into my own Twitter account on my computer, so I had to use like a backup one. Because no matter how many times I try to do it, it says it's sending something to my phone to prove it's me, and it just doesn't send it. Two retailers have announced they will not be selling Grand Theft Auto 6 due to the game not releasing on the disc. Okay. What a clickbait headline. The retailers are Video Games Plus, a gaming retailer based out of Canada, and an independent gaming retailer known as Loot Box Gaming. They make it sound like so crazy. All right, nothing, no update on the pre-orders yet. Physical equals a code inside a game box. That is correct. That is correct. We're here mainly for the vibes. We're 5 minutes away. I think we might need a hype sesh to get us ready for the pre-order. If we do the hype session in like the next 2 minutes, we can get it over with before the pre-order starts. And then we can do a hype sesh again after we pre-order. Yeah, this will be the easiest thing you do all year. That's a good way to look at it. Does it suck it's not physical? Yeah. Does it kind of make this a little bit lame? Of course. Like, yeah. But is it kind of fun to do it with like a live chat as opposed to just doing it by yourself? I think so. And hopefully some of you do too. And if you don't have to hang out. It's all good. All right, but right now, if you are one of those people that are like, screw it, I'll keep the live stream on while I try to pre-order. We will be sharing links, and if like certain places go live, I'll let you know. Definitely keep an eye on the actual chat because LBOT will post links in there before I even get to it. You can also follow myself and LBOT on Twitter, which are linked in the description. This is LBOT's Twitter right here. If you just search LBOT or you search Jake Randall on Twitter, Twitter X, whatever you call it, we'll pop right up. But all that being said, now that we're about to pre-order, I'm gonna drop a hype sesh, and hopefully by the end of this hype sesh, we'll be at 300 likes. Greetings. In 3.5 minutes, prepare yourself to click a button, and for the first time in years, you don't have to worry about the bots. You don't have to worry about scalpers. You can just buy the thing you're trying to buy. But I'm going to give you something extra. Something for free that you don't even have to pre-order because it's in stock right now. And I'm just passing them out. And that thing is love bullets. Being fired from my heart to yours through my finger guns. Let's go! Like the stream, chat. I agree, it's good advice. We hit the 300 likes. That's it. I gotta Karate Kid it. All right. Is go time. We timed that perfectly. Let's go. Easiest $100 I ever spent. There's only one song we can play right now. If I can find it. There we go. My poor knees. All right. I'm looking in the PlayStation app. Xbox just tweeted. They dropped their digital pre-orders, I think. Yup. We'll throw that link in the chat. Oh, PlayStation dropped theirs too. PlayStation. Xbox. Oh, you're welcome, Nugget. I got you. Everyone should go after their dreams. Because you know what? If you get them, that's great. And if you don't, you're not one of those people that didn't try. Either way, it's something to be proud of. Yeah, nothing on physical yet. Yo, bro, you're a G. You got me the 25th anniversary PS5. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. That's a big deal. Kind of jealous. Yep, PS5 and Xbox pre-orders are both up digital. Just copped Ultimate? Yeah, I'm going to do it on my phone because I can just... that'll just download right to my PS5 from my phone, so... Ugh, it signed me out. Lame. Yeah, GameStop, I think, are going to do in-person pre-orders for your code in a box when they open in the morning. Do I want the code in a box, or do I really not care? I think I'd rather just... I think I'd rather just get it digitally now. I don't know. Alright, if you pre-order GTA 6, like the stream. And if you think it's stupid and you're not going to pre-order it, like the stream. So the physical version is a code in a box. It's not on disc. So the way you pre-order it is just through your Xbox or your PlayStation. I'm sure LBOT's going to tweet the links shortly for the digital pre-orders. And we'll get them in the chat here in a second. Well, I already posted them in the chat, but I didn't pin them. You're going to wait just because you can? Yeah. Might be the play. I really do hope that, like, they low-key announce a collector's edition or something later. I don't think they're going to do a physical disc, which sucks. But I hope they do, like, some, like, accessories or something cool. So, alright. So, if you go to the Xbox Twitter, they literally posted the pre-order link. Here, I'll copy and paste it in the chat for you, okay? And then I'll grab the PS5 one. Okay, hold on. We'll just copy that. Oh, PlayStation Online crashed? Well, no worries. I mean, the game doesn't come out for 6 months, and you're getting a digital pre-order, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I pinned the links. I pinned the links for you guys. I have to reset my password because my save password isn't working for PSN. I probably should have done this before the stream, but it's not really a big deal. So yeah, it looks like the digital pre-orders are going to be live now. And if retailers are doing the physical code in the box, I would expect them to do it tomorrow, probably at slightly different times. GameStop's doing it in person when they open. I'm sure they'll have ones you can do online too. So either option. And then Best Buy will probably be late morning, early afternoon. Target will probably be early morning. And then, what's the other one? Walmart. Yeah, Walmart could be anytime. Yo, what's up, Camelot? Camelot 331. Good to see you, Cody. I've been literally just sitting on my knees for... See, I've literally been kneeling. My chair's over there. That camera's really crystal clear, huh? I'm gonna get up. Ah, oh, God. Ah. Ah. Man, now I know how your mom feels. Just kidding. You don't know who I was saying that to. Could have been any one of you. I didn't even order it yet because it's I'm gonna order it from PSN, but it says it emailed me a password reset and it just like hasn't gone through. Hilarious. I was typing that, I was too slow. Gotta be quicker than that. Pre-orders end November 18th. So you should probably start to panic if you didn't get your pre-order in because you only have 5.5 months left to pre-order. So all right. Awesome, guys. I'm glad that we secured the bag. I'm getting ready for another hype session. Once I get my pre-order in, if PlayStation ever wants to... Wait, I wonder if my PlayStation's under a different email. And that's why. Hold on. I know I bought Expedition 33 digitally before I ended up buying it physically when it was more in stock. So if I search Expedition 33 in my inbox, then my order confirmation from PlayStation will be the email address that is connected to my PlayStation account, right? Yeah, no, it was the correct email. Whatever. No point in physical pre-order. There's no disc. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you feel that way, I think that's pretty legit. It's not very exciting, I'll tell you that right now. Waiting for them to sell out of digital pre-order code in a box. I want the case at the same price, so why not? I kind of feel the same way. And even if you get the code in the box, you get it a week before the game comes out. So it's not like you have to get it digitally to make sure you can download it. You'll get the code in the box and you can still download it a week early, so you'll be ready to play day one without, you know, having to worry about the servers crashing. So someone just said, why even get a case with the code in it? At least with the digital, you install the game ahead of time. Wrong. You install the game ahead of the time with the code in the box or digital. Both of them you get a week before. So the code in the box can't play until release day, so they're going to get it to you a week before. There is no disc. Yeah, you get the game case with the code early. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. Which, it's just a code, so it's useless. You just put the code in, and you still can't play the game till it releases. It's not like getting the code in the box a week early does anything. It's out on Xbox. I have the link pinned. You don't have to order it in the app, no. You could probably just order it on your Xbox. Ugh. I could order it on my PlayStation, but I left my PlayStation at Brittany's house. Max, I want to sleep. It was great to see you stream again. Thank you. Have a good night. Yeah. So I was telling you guys, normally I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. to deliver the croissants to one of our wholesale accounts. I have to do that 7 days a week. Brittany is doing it for me tomorrow. So what time do I have to get up then? I'll probably just wake up at like 7, which is like sleeping in. It'll be nice. We might be able to hit 500 likes on stream. So, I'm of the opinion, I'm just going to get it tonight. And if a collector's edition does get announced or whatever, it's still not going to be on the disc. So it's just going to be extra goodies. I'll just cancel my pre-order now, you know? It doesn't come out for almost 6 months. 5 months. So I'll just cancel, I'll cancel this pre-order if a better version comes out, but at least if I just order it now, I've got it locked in, whatever. Yeah, right now it's only available on like your consoles, like on Xbox and on PS5 digitally. The retailers will probably sell the code in the box at different times tomorrow. This stream was kind of like a, all right, let's wait till midnight and see what happens kind of thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna try one other email address. Just for fun. We'll see if either of those work. They're not doing a disc for the game. There shouldn't be any bots for this. This is just digital pre-orders. Trailer 3 could come out tomorrow, but we still got 5 months to go for the game, so they could wait on it. Physical copies will probably be through the retailers, spread out throughout the day tomorrow. I could see PlayStation Direct having physical copies at some point tomorrow as well. I bet the box will be scalped. That's sad. I mean, there shouldn't be... They should be able to make, like, unlimited amounts of them. Because there's no disc, right? It's literally just a piece of paper. And they're one of the biggest companies in the world. So... You'll be able to get the box if you really want the box without paying a scalper. I'm sure people will try. You're absolutely right. But it's so silly to pay for that. Oh, I think it was my other email. Well, that makes sense. The date of birth I entered is not correct. I'm pretty sure it is correct. But the phone number that I have for that is definitely not correct. So, okay. I'm just gonna try. Nope. Yep, not gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The only way I think I can do it is like going through my actual PlayStation. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'm waiting tomorrow to try to get my code in the box. But yeah, the link I sent you, you can just do it online on the website. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's going to like my spam or my junk. Nope, not going there. Xbox link is pinned to the chat. If you don't see it, just leave the stream and enter the stream. It's the thing that's pinned. There's PSN, and then it says Xbox. And you're going to click the link next to Xbox. Yeah, I literally can't pre-order it because I can't sign into my PlayStation account. And my PlayStation isn't here. So, that's fun. Mm-hmm. Is the code in the box confirmed to be available intermittently tomorrow, or is that speculation? They said pre-orders are starting tomorrow. So there's no specifics. Okay. Trying to think about what I would set the password to if I changed it. And I'm also like, why isn't it sending the reset link to my email that I'm using as an email to sign in? You know what I mean? It wasn't what I thought it was, but 69,420. So I don't know. That's the only thing Jake would do. Is just use the same password, but add 69,420. So I'm at a loss. All right, LBOT posted the digital links 20 minutes ago. I missed it. Code no box. If you want a box, sit tight. So I'm not gonna stream like all night, right? So I'm gonna stay up for like maybe an hour or so. But if you follow the LBOT Twitter and turn notifications on, it'll like text your phone when any of the code in the box physical editions go live. Yeah, the price is 80 for the base game and 100 for the digital game. I'm sorry, for the Ultimate Edition of the game. But the Ultimate Edition has a lot of like content that you would miss out on if you don't get it, which kind of sucks, like that they're doing it like that. But I think honestly, Rockstar wanted to make the game $100. Their way of making it seem like it's only $80 is being like, oh, the base is $80, and then you get all this content that unlocks additional story things for every chapter of the game if you buy the Ultimate Edition. When really it just seems like the Ultimate Edition is just the regular game, and the base edition is the game with a few things taken away. Well, all right, so someone said, guys, let's be real, literally paying 80 to 100 for a physical version of a piece of paper and plastic. But you're paying that same 80 to $100 if you get it digitally, which is the exact same thing with no paper or plastic. So would you rather pay $100 and have the whole game, or pay $100 and have the whole game and a little knickknack, which is the case? Same price, I'll take the extra thing. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna order the Ultimate Edition. I might just get the code in the box. You know, I think people have FOMO and they're like, oh, I can buy it right now, but just having that case just to have on display, it's the exact same price. It's not like I'm paying extra for it, you know? So it's like, and if you get the code in the box, you still get to play it early. They send it to you a week before it comes out. So it's not like, oh, if I buy it digitally, I can play it, I can download it early. But if I buy it physically, I have to wait till launch day and then hopefully be able to download it. No, they give it to you a week early even if you buy the code in the box. So you can still download it ahead of time either way. So it is literally zero difference, except the code in the box gives you a little box to display. So why not just, why not grab the knick-knack? That's what I'm saying, you know? So weird. I wonder if I like accidentally blocked Sony's email address on my email account or something. Oh, Boardfest, you sent me a shop update? That's awesome. I'll have to check it out. You've never even played GTA 5 story mode? Well, whatever. You don't have to play GTA. I mean, they're all standalone at this point. You might never end up playing GTA 5. You should, but that's a lot to it's a lot to play through, and you're gonna want to just play 6. You know, you're gonna be too hyped. I'll hopefully pre-order the physical copy tomorrow. We'll see how that works out for me. I think I might have changed my email address when I got hacked on my PlayStation account. Unfortunately, the email address I changed it to has a phone number I no longer have associated with it. So I think I might just be kind of screwed with my PlayStation account. Either that or I'm going to have to talk to a customer service specialist for who knows how many hours. And that's if they want to help me. Physical copy dropping, we only can speculate, but I think it'll be spread out at different times for each retailer today/tomorrow. We are dangerously close to 500 likes. If we got there, I would love you guys for... I mean, I already love you guys forever. But anyone that didn't like the stream, I just love you like a lot right now, like just like a regular amount. But I would love you forever if we like the stream. Oh, no, that's not what it is. This is an account that I made on a different email address for my dad. That's what that one is. Okay. It does look like I changed my email maybe to something else. I'm going to figure out what I did here. Okay. One more time. PlayStation app. Sign in. We're going to try this other email address. Which, okay. If this works, it's gonna blow my mind. Let's see. It works. Oh, I have to, so it needs to text my phone, the verification code, and I don't get service right here. So I'm gonna put my phone up by this window where I do get service, and then I'm gonna hit resend code. We're gonna see what happens. Oh.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
Wow. I never would have guessed that I used that email. It worked. I'm in. Now the question is, do I want to buy it digitally or wait for the code in the box? Oh, what's crazy is 1 month GTA Plus subscription comes for free with the pre-order. Auto renews. I don't like that. That makes me want to wait for the code in the box. Oh, okay. So the GTA, the 1 month of GTA Plus is emailed to you as a code. So it doesn't automatically apply and then start renewing. It will auto-renew if you apply it without canceling it. But should I buy it, guys? Should I buy it? Oh, we hit 500 likes. I might have to just buy it. All right. Hold on. You can't see that at all. All right, you still can't really see what it says, but it says pre-order. You can kind of see it. Boom. Boom, roasted. I have to enter my password again. Fun. We did it. Oh, and there's the thing saying I paid. Well, you can't... I don't know why you can't read the black text. Like, it's all white on the screen. Oh, there it is. J. Randall. Yeah, see? Thank you for your purchase. You can very, a little bit, kind of see it. You've pre-ordered this. It's official. Physical media really is dead. It's quite sad. Yeah, honestly, if a collector's edition comes out, I'm just gonna cancel this. Which, now that I think about it, is probably gonna be annoying because it's through place. Well, it's a pre-order though. I should have no problem. Did you just get 180,000 subscribers tonight? What do you think? Do you think on a stream with 500 people watching, I got 180,000 subscribers? Or do you think I had 180,000 subscribers and I just decided to stream tonight? Oh, it's a Nintendo Prime stream? Oh yeah, there's Eric. I didn't even... Is Nate here? That dirty old Dangus, how are you guys doing? What's up, everyone coming from Nintendo Prime? Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't see Nate in there, but I just saw Eric Moore. I saw Tall Show. Just you. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, Eric. Oh, guys, the code in the box is up on Amazon. I'm going to grab you the link. LBOT's going to put it in the chat, I believe. All right, I'm gonna pin it. Code in box. There it is. That's honestly so annoying though, because now I have to go through the process of canceling that pre-order when I literally just... Oh, it's only for... Okay. So the code in the box is not for the Ultimate Edition. So if you get the code in the box, Amazon's saying it'll give it to you November 19th, not November 12th. So that's pre-order day. So that means you'll have to fight the servers to download the game. You won't be able to play it right at midnight if you get it from Amazon. And then if you want the Ultimate Edition, you can still do it, but then you have to buy the Ultimate upgrade from the PSN after you redeem your code in the box. All of that just to have this plastic case. I think I'm just going to keep my digital pre-order for now. Unless these retailers can guarantee... Okay. All right, never mind. Hold on. Hold on. Customer shipments will begin arriving November 12th for preload. So even though it says free release day delivery Thursday, November 19th, the description said it will ship November 12th for preload. Man, this is messy as hell. So, if this verbiage is correct, if you want the ultimate version, but you also want the box, you can buy the box. Hopefully it'll ship November 12th like it says, so you get it before the 19th. And then you redeem the code on your PlayStation or Xbox. And then you, on your PSN or, you know, Xbox Live, whatever, you then purchase the upgrade pack for $20. The game's not going to get leaked early because it's not on a disc. It's just a code in a box. The code will let you pre-download the same way the digital game will, and you won't be able to play it until release day.
I meant, did you hit 180k subs just a few minutes ago?
Oh! Mike, that makes so much more sense. I meant, did you hit... Okay. No. I've actually... I hit 185k like last year when I was doing the Switch 2 stuff, and then I've actually lost 5,000 subs since I haven't made any content in a year. So I did probably hit 180k recently, but in the negative way. Also, I didn't even see your name, Mike. I would have recognized you. I was just like reading the chat, and I just thought that was funny. I didn't even look at your name because obviously I know you, and I know that you know I didn't get all my subscribers tonight. There is no ultimate code in the box. If you want the code in the box and you want the ultimate, you buy the code in the box, you redeem the code in the box, and then you do the $20 ultimate upgrade. So stupid, right? I genuinely do not care about the box that much. I've decided. Even though like it looks like it will ship a week early, all of that, I just don't want to have to worry about. This is, yeah. It just looks. I don't know. Oh, you got your LG 77? Hell yeah, dude. I know, this is crazy. But well, hey, at least the stream was kind of a W and that the code of the box did go live. Oh, we got the Xbox code in the box now, too. LBOT's on top of it, as usual. So if you want the code in the box in an Xbox, you want the code in an Xbox box, here you go. The $20 upgrade is confirmed. Low key, that was really smart of me to, when I got hacked, immediately change my PSN email address though. Even though I could have lost my account, like I should have like written down everything, but that was low key a good move. Yeah, the last game I played was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I played it for 54 hours. But I played that game like over a year ago, so that's how long it's been since I played my PS5. Agreed, Tony. People are just buying it tonight just to get it out of the way, just because they're hype. But if you don't have the money, just wait till, you know, wait till later. Makes zero difference. I'm low-key curious to see, like, if Amazon allows these pre-orders to be sold out of the code in the box. That would be so funny to me. I still think it's so weird how Amazon says free release day delivery Thursday, November 19th. And then the first line says customer shipments will arrive November 12th. Like, playable starting November 19th. Like, which is it? You know what I mean? So weird. So yeah, whether you pre-order the box or digital, you get to download it a week early. You can't play it as soon as it downloads because it's not out yet. So the game comes out November 19th. You can play it at midnight on November 19th. But yeah, no, you can't play it before it's out. You went the digital route because Costco had $100 PSN gift cards for $85. Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should have done something smart like that, but whatever. It's bought. It's in the books. I don't have to worry about it. Too many steps. That's what I'm saying. There's just no incentive. Like, if they release, like, a controller or something and it looks cool, I'll just buy that as well. But who cares about the box? Like, you can probably get a box on eBay for, like, in a year or two for, like, $5, you know? Can I order the box and return the code? Nope, absolutely not. They would never do that. Because no one is going to buy just the code, you know? You would have to return them both, because if you return the code, you're not returning everything you bought. When you buy something and you return it, you have to return everything. Yep, there is no map. Right? Like, I don't know why people keep saying that. Writing false information. Yep. No map. It's just the box with the cover art and a little piece of paper inside with the code on it. No other pieces of paper inside. The box is free. It's the same price. No reason not to. Well, There is actually a reason not to, because the box is only for the base game, so then you have to go on the PSN network and buy the upgrade pack after you redeem the code in the box. Now, what's that? An extra 10 minutes of work? Sure, but to some people, they would rather just not deal with it, and I'm actually one of those people. I was leaning towards getting the box, but I thought I could just buy the Ultimate Edition as a code in a box. And you can't. And honestly, I was barely on the line of wanting the box. And that one little extra step, I'm just like, I'm good, whatever, screw it. I never look at the covers of my games, right? I just look at the spines. I don't need to look at the spine of this. No one's gonna have the Ultimate Edition in the box. The only way you can get the box is to buy the Standard Edition, but you can just buy the Ultimate Edition for an extra $20. So it's still the same price. You can still have the Ultimate Edition. You just gotta buy the Ultimate Edition upgrade pack. Any sorts of pre-orders bonus? Not that I know of, and I can't imagine them doing it, because this game's going to sell like crazy. They don't need a pre-order bonus to sell more copies, you know? Box of liability, what if the mail gets delayed? It's possible, but it's supposed to arrive there a week early, so even if it gets delayed, like 6 days, it's still going to get there in time, you know? Buy a blank game case, print your own cover art, problem solved. I mean, that's literally all it is, right? Because we have you can get like a used game with this blue PS5 case for like $2. And then, so the only thing you're getting is a piece of paper. You could print an even better cover art. Who knows how messed up the mail will be during November for midterms. That's true. Yeah, I guess if you get it digital, you are just guaranteeing to have it downloaded. That's the way I'm gonna go. And the people that have the patience to get the box, I think that's cool. I think it's absolutely worth it. I'm just thinking about what my life is like right now with the bakery and how much I have to work every single day. And like, those little things are actually a big deal to me. So, I'm here to play the game, not collect the box. So, I'm going digital. And that's how I'm justifying it to myself, so I don't feel jealous of the people that are getting the box. There are no physical... There's physical copies, which is just a case with a code in it. That's the physical copy. There are no discs, if that's what you're asking. Target, code in the box is up. Yep, see? LBOT did it instantly. Yep. Let's see if Target says November 19th or November 12th. Let's see how they word this. Okay. Yep, so it's only standard. You can't get the ultimate. See, this says ready for November 19th for pickup inside the store. But just like Amazon, in the details it says this product will contain a download code inside the box to support preload starting November 12th. A disc will not be included in the box. But this one doesn't actually say it'll ship by November 12th. It just says the codes are redeemable November 12th, but it doesn't say that they'll ship them at that time. Which, if they're going to, why didn't they put that? It's so confusing, and it didn't have to be. Yeah, they're just saying arrives November 19th. Whether you do shipping or pickup. Same thing for Xbox. So yeah, I mean, honestly, Amazon, based on the way they've worded this, Amazon would be the way to go if you're going for the code in the box. That's not true. Someone said the base version you can't play online. That's not true at all. Walmart says November 12th. I don't see the Walmart link up yet. See, Amazon's so weird. It says pre-release date delivery November 19th. And then it says customer shipments will arrive November 12th. Right here. So can you, yeah, you should be able to cancel pre-orders on PlayStation Network. I can't remember the last time I've done that. Yeah, so if you look at your confirmation email, there's a link in there that gives you the link of how to cancel it. Okay. And then LBOT just posted the Walmart link in the chat. So let's take a look at that and see how they phrase it. Okay. So Walmart doesn't say the release date on the page, but if I go to pre-order and then I go to my cart, free shipping arrived by November 12th. So Walmart is like guaranteeing it November 12th. Now, again, that might be true for all the retailers, but they're not phrasing it like that. Amazon kind of is, but they still say pre-release day delivery November 19th. Even though down here it says it'll be delivered November 12th. Target just says arrives November 19th. They don't say anything. They say the codes will work on November 12th, but they don't say that they'll give them to you by November 12th. So they might give them to you by November 12th, but they chose to word it very poorly. Walmart, though, makes it very clear. Free shipping arrives by November 12th. Honestly, Walmart might be the play. I didn't see the Walmart PS5 one. Honestly, Walmart was awesome with their Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders and deliveries. Yeah, it's just for Xbox right now. Kind of weird. Alright, so if I click on this, dash Xbox dash Series X. Hold on. How do they do PlayStation 5? I'll just substitute that. So for Grand Theft Auto 5, it's just PlayStation dash 5. Okay. It might not be as simple as this, but it's worth a try. Because it might be, yeah, the item number might be totally different, but we'll just see what happens if I do this. Oh, it still just gives me the Xbox one, even if I swap out the Xbox for PlayStation. So yeah, it's the item number that matters. PS5 version at Walmart is showing on your end. Sure, it's not the oh, there it is. Never mind. LBOT's on top of it. All right, so here, LBOT just posted the link in the chat. I'll post it again. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would order it from Walmart. Walmart used to be like one of the worst pre-order places, like way back in the day. Now they're actually the best, in my opinion. And it's not particularly close. Correct. There is no Ultimate Edition for pre-order for physical. That is correct. If you want the Ultimate Edition and you want it and you want the box, you just simply buy the standard pre-order. And then after you redeem the download code a week before the game comes out, you then just buy the $20 upgrade for the Ultimate Edition. That's how it works. Oh, T-Jar. Yeah, I agree. It does suck that it doesn't have a true physical game. Well, yeah, you get it November 12th, but it's just a code in a box, so it won't work till November 19th either way. They're getting it to you November 12th, so you're allowed to pre-download it. That way, not everyone's going to crash. Everyone's probably going to crash the servers on launch day trying to download the game. So this gives you a week to try to download it and get it done. I'm sure November 12th, the servers will also crash, but it won't matter, right? Because the game's not out. So then you can try again on the 13th or the 14th. Eventually, you'll be able to download the game. And then that way, when it releases on November 19th, you can just play. No physical copy for the Ultimate Edition, right? Right. Can't say it enough times. I said it 30 seconds ago. I'm sure someone's going to ask in another 30 seconds. There is no Ultimate Edition if you want the box. You simply buy the Ultimate Edition upgrade after you redeem the code in the box. So it's the same price, same process. Hopefully that makes sense. I've already lost my train of thought, but I think I explained it pretty well. It doesn't say that anywhere. It just... They're only doing the standard edition. That's the only way to get it physical. That's what it says, right? It doesn't say, oh, but you can do it. But there is also an upgrade on the PlayStation Network and on the Xbox Network. So since the download code you get in the box works the same way as a digital pre-order, you can upgrade afterwards. So NES 8122, it's just a little bit of critical thinking. It doesn't specifically spell that out for you, but it's pretty simple process. So I am 100% on that NES 8122, and you can choose to believe me or not. But I'm just trying to help you. That's all I have to say about that. All right, yeah, no, you got it, Nest8122. Like, I understand it's you want to just see it spelled out for you. Unfortunately, they're kind of doing a really botched job with this, and I don't think they really care because it's just printing money right now. No edition has the disc. The physical doesn't have to wait and ship on release day. Look, if you buy the physical edition, you get it November 12th, which is a week before release day. So no matter how you buy it, you will have a whole week to download it. The link to pre-order it is pinned to the chat. All right, I think I think I'm about done. I think I'm done with the stream. I'm getting a little, I will be honest, I'm getting a little impatient answering the same questions over and over and over again. So I will say this, if you want links, there's a link in the description. That's the Twitter account for LBOT. Simply click on that link, and whether you're on Twitter or not, look at his tweets, and there are all the links right there. But I am going to pin the Walmart link to the chat, so it's pinned there now. I think the question is, why not just ship the box today, since you can't play it till launch day anyway? Probably not ready yet. They probably didn't print out. They're probably seeing how many codes they need to print out or start with. You know what I mean? Are you guys trolling me? Someone just asked. So the Ultimate comes with a disc, right? Wrong. There is no disc, no matter what version of the game you buy. No disc. No disc ever. No disc no matter what. Am I bricked up for GTA 6 and Star Fox? What kind of question is that? Of course I am. Man, you guys are funny. People, like, everyone just says the same things over and over. I will never understand people buying a box with a piece of paper when you can just buy from your phone. Makes no sense to me. Because they want the box, and it's this exact same price. Nah, people aren't slow. Honestly, what it really is that new people keep coming into the stream while the old people leave. And so it seems like I'm answering the thing over and over, and it drives me crazy. But really, it's people that just stumbled in here and they didn't hear me answer the question before. That's what it is mostly. Not that people are slow. But I like to pretend they are, because it makes me feel better. But no, you guys are legit. Everyone here is fine. I'm just cranky and tired, that's all. Yeah, a lot of people want the freaking box. It's so funny. There's like, all these people are like, why do you care about, like, why do you want a piece of paper and a code when you can get it on your phone? And then the other half of the people are like, why would you want to get it digitally when you could have a box for free as an extra trinket? And there's just as many on each side. What's in the box? A piece of paper with a code on it. That's it. That's all that's in the box. Amazon.com. This product contains a download code inside the box. No disc is included. That's it. No map. No manual. Is there Ultimate Edition box with code? Yep. Yeah, sure, there is. Yep, and it has a disc too. Actually, if you buy the Ultimate Edition, you get a disc for PlayStation and Xbox for the same price. And they send, like, the CEO of Take-Two comes to your house and personally delivers you as many discs as you can fit. Yeah, no, he gives you a map too. He gives you extra maps. Yep, there's a manual in there. There's a manual. Yeah, actually, if you like the stream, it comes with the disc, actually. So no matter how you pre-order it, if you like this stream, it comes with a disc, which is crazy. And 25 maps, exactly. Yeah. Well, guys, someone named Dribble Cheese 7542 said I'm such a jackass. I'm sorry that you don't have a sense of humor. With the name Dribble Cheese, I thought you would. But if someone named Dribble Cheese calls me a jackass, that actually makes me feel like I'm not a jackass. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to respect that. Time for you to go to bed. Yeah. I think so. There's actually a treasure map included. Yeah, you're welcome. I will do a recap, being honest with you guys before I end the stream. That I'm going to give you the breakdown for how this is going. Like, what you get with the physical edition, what you don't get, the difference between the Ultimate Edition, what you get with that. So, here it goes. Ready? There is no version of this game, whether it's Standard or Ultimate, that comes with a disc. You do not get a disc, no matter what. No matter what. There's it doesn't exist. Now, if you want a code in a box, you can buy that. Or you can just buy it digitally. If you buy a code in the box, it's just the standard game. There is no Ultimate Edition code in a box. It's just the standard game code in the box. If you want that box, and you want the Ultimate Edition also, you buy the standard code in the box, and then for $20, you buy the Ultimate Edition upgrade digitally after you receive your code in a box. That is the only way. There are no discs. There are no code in a box that have the Ultimate Edition already on there. Those are your options. Hopefully that makes sense. And I will not be revisiting it. I will ignore all the people that ask it in the chat. However, people that were here that heard my answer, feel free to answer the people in the chat. I don't want them to not be answered. That was just my last go at it. That was all I had patience for. And now I'm ready to just chill for 20 minutes and then go to bed. Do I put the code in the box in the disc? That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, if you have a PS5 disc, you can just insert the code piece of paper directly in the disc drive. And then, okay, so someone... Alright, I didn't answer this, so I'll answer it. You might be a troll, but someone said, what comes in the box, though? A map? Nope. Nothing comes in the box. No map, no manual, nothing. The only thing that is in that box is a little tiny piece of paper with a code. And that's it. Alright? I only said that one because I didn't say it originally. So that was even if you were a troll, that was still a fair question. So I wanted to answer that one. You're welcome. And I do not mean to, when I'm explaining it like that, I don't mean to like be condescending. But when I tried to explain it like 50 times before, people were still asking questions. So I feel like those overly exaggerated statements where I'm just like, this is how it is. I feel like that's the only way to get it across. Yeah, you weren't trolling. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, that whether it could have gone either way. You know what I mean? So the only retailer that hasn't dropped it is Best Buy. For the major ones. Amazon, Walmart, Target, and GameStop have all dropped. And you should pre-order from Walmart. That's the best option. How do you know no map? Because I read the description on the retailer's website. Because I read. That's how I know. Put the box in a frame. So if you want the links for all those other websites, in the description, there is a link to this Twitter account. It's called LBOT. Target, right there. Amazon, right there. Any retailer you want, you're gonna go to this Twitter account. All right, this is the part of the streams that I don't miss. But if you want the links, you go to that Twitter account. All right, but I'm gonna be good to myself. If people want to unsubscribe or dislike the stream at this point because I'm gonna stop answering questions, that's okay. I just want to chat with my friends that I haven't gotten to chat with in a long time. So I'm kind of just gonna chill. Jake, can you promote your bakery? Honestly, I'd rather just kind of talk about gaming for a little bit. I never get to do this. Also, I see a lot of people that are just like excited that they got their pre-orders in. And honestly, W to you guys. That's awesome. That makes me happy. I miss that too. I still have 180k, so I'm good. It's going to be 179 at the end of the stream. Best Buy waiting till 8 a.m. Honestly, I thought that the other retailers would probably wait till tomorrow. I'm kind of surprised they all did it. Best Buy normally updates their website at 1 a.m. Eastern. So it's a little surprising that they didn't. They would be one of the ones where I think, oh, maybe if anyone was going to do it, you know? The link for Amazon is at the LBOT Twitter account. The best place to pre-order from is Walmart. That's why it's pinned. Walmart's the only one that guarantees that you'll get the physical code in the box a week early. They're the only one that's guaranteeing it. Physical code in a box. Sounds hilarious, but it's true. I want to look at the deal of the day for Best Buy because I just realized that's my favorite thing to do at 1 a.m. Eastern. Look at those deal of the days. Trash. Trash. That's makes the other ones not look like trash. That's how trash it is. And then these just make me feel nothing. It would have been nice if like there was like a decent like Switch game or something that was actually a physical game that was really cheap on Best Buy deal of the day. That would, you know, be like, oh, okay, there's hope, but nope. Oh, Laborsa Times just pasted the Amazon link in the chat, by the way, for those who was asking for that. Thank you, Albert. Look, he's on demand for you. I'll repost it too. So there's the Amazon link. You know what? I should add it to the description. What am I doing? I am such a rookie. All right, I'll add the Amazon link to the description. Right, live. Okay. All right, so we got Amazon right there. I'll let you guys know when I put all the links in the description, and then you can just refresh the stream, open up the description, and the links for all the retailers will be there. Amazon, Target, Walmart, and then LBOT. Did you get GameStop? Okay, Target has both on there. Amazon has both on there. Okay, so Amazon, Walmart, and Target are now all in the description. Oh, no GameStop yet. Okay, someone was capping in the chat. That's all right. It happens. Okay, music back. Love to see it. Taking 3 to 4 days off when that boy drops. So, oh my god, when's the release? Oh, November 19th, right? Haha! Busiest week of the year for a bakery. The week of Thanksgiving. I don't think I'll even be able to play it when it comes out. I'm pre-ordering for literally no reason. So, guys, I was right. So, the person that called me a jackass, whose name is Dribble Cheese in the chat, I was right. He is actually the jackass, because he keeps saying that places are going live that are not going live. So, literally, the rudest, biggest jackass in this stream projected, right, and called someone else a jackass. Just kind of funny. And now he's in a timeout. He's going to go in the corner and think about what he did. See, like, limited... There can't be a physical edition of this game. Like, even if they wanted to. Because it's going to be updated, like, every day, every week, every month for years. So, even if they made a physical edition, it would be useless at best in weeks, you know? At worst in days. Damn, D. Tyler, why are you so mad? So Amazon says it's shipping on the 12th. But it also says free release day delivery November 19th. I fully believe that they'll ship for the 12th. But why not put it here? Why make it that confusing? Walmart says free delivery the 12th, right? Like on this actual part. Right? Arrives by November 12th at the latest. I don't know. This whole thing is such a clusterfuck. Nope. Target's the worst one. Local pickup on the 19th. or shipping arrives November 19th. Doesn't say anything about the 12th. Yeah, Walmart's the way to go. That's why Walmart is what's pinned. But the other retailers are linked in the description if you want to go that way. All right, I just realized I've been live streaming for 2.5 hours and I haven't used the bathroom once. Don't mind the trolls, have fun. I think, honestly, it's just because I haven't stayed up this late in like a year. So I think I'm getting irritable. That's okay. That's okay. I know myself. Everyone here is honestly, the only people that are being rude are like people that are just trying to troll. And everyone else is just being pretty understanding. So thank you guys for that. Thanks for giving me grace. I appreciate it. Overall, this has been very fun. But I know myself. I'm not perfect. I can get frustrated. But it's all good. Everyone's like that, right? So wait, I'm gonna pee real quick, and then I'll be back. I have a new bathroom cam though, so we're gonna both pee together. All right, hold on. Just gotta put the bathroom camera on. Just kidding. Oh, that felt amazing. Keep doing what you do, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, someone said they work at Walmart and they're doing pickup on the 12th. We appreciate you, bro. You guys are so nice to me. Like, seriously, thanks for showing me grace. I really appreciate it. What is with all the hype? Can people not pre-order? All right, so Adventure Market. It's a couple things. One thing is we all just want to feel alive again, and there hasn't been anything exciting to pre-order in a while. So we're just here for the vibes. The other thing is, like, a lot of people that are watching my channel, obviously, are fans of my channel, and I haven't streamed in like a year. So a lot of people don't even care about pre-ordering. They're just here to hang out. So it's kind of a little mixture of a couple different things going on. But basically, like I said, we just want to feel something. And just hitting pre-order by ourselves on our phones is a lot less fun than just doing it all together, chatting about the game, chatting about how it's stupid that there's no collector's edition and no disc. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at. And if you vibe with that, you can like the stream. Practice run for Ocarina of Time and just hanging out. Exactly. Okay. That's something exciting. Okay, so Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm just like, Nintendo has to do something special for it, right? They always do special edition Zelda stuff. And this is Ocarina of Time, right? I definitely think even the standard edition is going to be a gold cartridge. Because they haven't done that in a long time, right? When's the last time they did it? I think it was Ocarina of Time. That would be really cool. But also a special edition Switch 2, or if they do like a Switch Lite, whatever. They like to do Pokemon for like their Switch Lite things. But like anything Zelda Ocarina of Time that I can get, right? The collector, they've got to do a collector's edition. And whatever the heck that is, it's going to be awesome. I think that they should put the Deku Tree in it. But like, they could do like a model of like Link fighting Ganondorf. That would be cool. There's so many ways they could go. If it's not a gold cartridge, we can always spray paint our cards. So I think someone did that, and it really messed up their Switch. So I would not recommend it. I did pre-order it, yeah. I kind of had like regret after pre-ordering it, because then like the physical code in the box came out. But then I was like, I don't want to deal with buying the standard game code in a box, wait for that to arrive, buy the upgrade to the Ultimate Edition. I was like, you know what? I just have it pre-ordered. It comes out November 19th, and I own a bakery, and that's like the busiest week of the year. So I'm not going to be able to play it on day one anyways. The earliest I could possibly play it would be like Thanksgiving night or the day after Thanksgiving. And maybe not either of those two, because my girlfriend's birthday, I don't think it'll fall on Thanksgiving this year because it did last year, but it's November 27th, so we'll probably be doing something for her. No, we closed that deck. You know, it'd be funny if we did like GTA 6 themed pastries that day. Like we could do little sugar cookies with the logo on them, little cupcakes. I don't know. When I'm less tired, I'm sure I could come up with some more creative things. Cupcakes with like different cars on them as like the toppers. When is my bakery going to start delivering out of state? I need finger gun cookies. So, talked about this on stream a little earlier. It's probably not going to be for a while, if ever. Just because we are doing so much business right now. We're doing wholesale to restaurants, we're doing farmers markets, and we have, the bakery and cafe itself open. And I'm doing all of the accounting and financial stuff, and it is so overwhelming. And there's other kinds of federal taxes I'd have to pay if we started shipping worldwide, and I already have to, do payroll tax, unemployment tax, meals and rentals tax, just regular sales tax. I'm having to pay the state, federal government, weekly, monthly, depending on what it is. And if I miss anything, all of a sudden we're in trouble with the IRS, right? So it's not like I'm working for a company. I have to be responsible for all of it. And that's on top of just like running the whole bakery, like cleaning, delivering like ingredients, materials, like all the time. So loading the van for farmers markets, like different catering events. So I'm working like 16 hours a day, every single day. And I'm not paying myself anything, just enough to like pay bills. And then I pay Brittany a little bit of a salary, and I pay all my employees. Got 15 employees. So, and there's still so many things on top of that we want to be doing that shipping like countrywide, I can't even. I want to do it because I want you guys to get to try stuff. We might do like limited things, but it's just going to be really, really hard. And that's what I've kind of learned over the last few months. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Oh, good for you, Rebecca. You graduated with an accounting degree last summer. Congratulations. That's a big deal. At least us little tax slaves got a cool video to drown our sorrows in. Damn, that's kind of sad. Oh, the name of my bakery? It's right above my head. Sunflower Bakery and Cafe. And that's a QR code to our Instagram. We just got named number 4 bakery in the state 2 weeks ago. We were on TV. And we've only had the store open for 6 months. So I think that's a pretty good start. I pre-ordered the Ultimate. $25.50 an hour? Yeah, I can't afford you. Seems reasonable, honestly, but look, the best seller at our bakery, honestly, like, we do a massive range of things, and we like sell out of everything, like. So we do like a ton of different stuff, and it all sells out by the end of the day. So I guess the most popular ones would be like the things that sell out first. Cinnamon buns, people go crazy for them. We do regular icing and cream cheese icing. The croissants go pretty quick too. We do a lot. We do like regular butter croissants, chocolate croissants, pistachio croissants, almond croissants, lemon meringue croissants. Then we do something called cruffins, which is a croissant cut in half, turned into a muffin with like different kinds of filling, like chocolate mousse, raspberry mousse, mango pastry cream, all different kinds of stuff. And then we do ham and cheese stuffed croissants, spinach and feta stuffed croissants. Then we do like an Italian sub stuffed croissant with like ham, salami, prosciutto, provolone, hots. So that's just croissants, right? And then we do donuts. So we do like, 30 different flavors of donuts. We do breakfast sandwiches. We have different specials every weekend. This weekend we're doing bao buns. And then like the basic which is just like a regular, bacon, egg, and cheese. Ham, egg, and cheese. Do quiche, we do pies, we do cakes, cupcakes, brownies, blondies. I mean, we do French macarons. Brittany's like makes incredible. I love French macarons. I could eat like 1,000 of those things. It's like sushi, right? Like this, but it's like the dessert version. Just in the sense that you can eat so much of it. So yeah, we do bialys, which are like Polish bagels. We do jalapeno cheddar soft baked pretzels, which sell like crazy. Whoa, the code in the box sold out on Amazon? Yeah, wild. This is going to be very interesting to keep an eye on, to see if like restocks happen. Yeah, looks like it's still in stock everywhere else. Yeah, the bakery's in Nashua, New Hampshire. I do finger guns. And I'm gonna do finger guns one more time before I end the stream for sure. I wanted to stream for like 3 hours. We're almost there. Okay, LBOT just tweeted out a roundup of the links too, so I'm just gonna retweet that. Oh, I'm not on my Twitter, I forgot. I can do it on my phone though. See, I would show you guys pictures of my bakery, but I don't even I can't even use my computer since I got hacked. I just changed the passwords on everything. And I'm too afraid to permanently save them in my computer again in case the hacker still retains some sort of access. Ah, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate that. I don't think Wolverine's going to be a code in a box because Spider-Man 2 wasn't. Ratchet and Clank wasn't. And those were all made by Insomniac. Oh, okay. This isn't my main Facebook account, but it's a Facebook account. So I can use this to show you the bakery a little bit. Oh, Best Buy's finally up. Of course, right after LBOT made his tweet roundup, Best Buy dropped it. So let's see how Best Buy phrases this. LBOT, the Best Buy links you have, they say creator on it, and it doesn't let me access them. You might have to edit those. We don't have buttermilk donuts. We have regular yeasted donuts. We have filled donuts. We have cake-based donuts. And we have French crullers. We do a lot of breads too. Our sourdough is really, really popular. We do a Japanese milk bread and a jalapeno cheddar milk bread that we do a ton of wholesale to restaurants for. We also do a lot of hot dog buns to restaurants. They use them for lobster rolls. So yeah, here's the Best Buy link. What it says. Receive your item ahead of release. You'll be notified when it's ready. Choose pickup or delivery after adding the item to your cart. The about is just a description of what the game is. So let's go ahead and add it to our cart. So it says delivered on or shortly after release date. It doesn't say November 12th or November 19th. So if I hit checkout, I just want to continue as guest for now. It still just says delivered on or shortly after release date. It doesn't give you a date. But in that initial description, it did say it says release date 11/19, but it says, oh, it says reserve your item ahead of release. It doesn't say receive. I read that wrong. So Best Buy is like doing the same thing as Target, where it's not saying you'll get it early. Yikes. Yep, order from Walmart. That's why Walmart's pinned. Walmart, you'll get the physical copy, which is just a code in a box. There is no disc. Damn it, I said it again. You'll get it a week before the game comes out, so you have plenty of time to download it, put that in. Okay, so all retailers except GameStop. Okay. All right, so we got all the retailers except GameStop dropped it. And yes, Amazon has already sold out of the code in the box. I'm going to add the Best Buy ones to the description. Oh no. The one that you tweeted, I think, is still the wrong links, LBOT. Oh no. They're never mind. Sorry. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Just being a dummy. That's what I do. Is LBOT an AI agent? No, he's my friend Billy. He just automates his Twitter account, like, so it scans for like UPCs on websites, like when they go live, and then it will automatically like create the tweet that includes the link to that product. But he's just a regular dude. I just call him LBOT because like it's easier to say than LeBlorst of times. But he's literally talking to us in the chat, making a lot of funny jokes. So, if AI could be like that, then that'd be pretty cool, honestly. That's the world I want to live in. Exactly, Ness. Wait, Billy, I just saw the picture. That's great. Dude, you didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here like oblivious. It's my code in a box. You made this? You did make this, didn't you? I'm saving that. That's awesome. Hey, Keenan Griffin, thank you so much. I think the file size is like 600 gigabytes. LBOT says, I made that. This is awesome. I love that. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Did you have that before? Yeah, you did. You had it on the original roundup. Okay, but that was... Okay, so it's not like I missed it all night. Okay. But I still did miss it multiple times. That's awesome. It's like the same colors and like font as the regular thing, so I think I just glossed over it. Alright, people are saying GameStop is up. Did we complete the rounds? That was the first appearance. Been saving that. That's a good one. Guys, show LBOT some love and like his tweets, please. He is doing the Lord's work. But especially like the one that says it's a code in a box. Please. Hey, thanks, Starlord. I appreciate it. Yeah, someone said the file size got leaked and it was like 600 gigs or something like that. Yeah, I do not think it is live at GameStop. We're going to call cap on that. I lied. I couldn't have picked worse timing for those words to come out of my mouth. This is why we like LBOT's tweets, guys. Because he just literally posted the GameStop link. So now we get to see GameStop's verbiage. Okay, Tall Show is saying it's supposed to be below 200 gigabytes. That's a lot better than 600. I can't even remember where I saw the 600 or how credible that was. Alright, so GameStop. Says release date 11/19 and that it ships in 2 to 3 business games. So 2 to 3 business days. Nice. So you can pre-order it and get it 2 to 3 days after it releases. Nice job, GameStop. So they use the exact same description as Target, where it says this product will only contain a download code inside the box to support preload starting on November 12th. Okay, that's just saying the code will work on November 12th. Not to download the game, but to preload the game. It's not saying they will ship it for November 12th. That's the key thing. Now, they may do that, but unlike Walmart and Amazon, they're not saying they will do that. So let's go to PlayStation 5. Doesn't say anything different. Go to pre-order. View cart. Let's see how it goes on here. Arrives on or shortly after release day. So again, not November 12th. Because their release day, you just saw it, November 19th. Yeah, it's kind of a shit show. Estimated tax. I don't pay tax. I live in a state that doesn't have tax. I didn't put my zip code in yet. All right, so we made it though. We made it for every retailer to drop their code in the box. All right, LBOT, if you end up posting a mega tweet of everything, including GameStop, with that beautiful picture, I'll give you one last retweet, and then we'll get ready. We'll do a hype sesh here, and then we'll go to bed because now we're hitting 2 a.m. Eastern. I think it's about time, guys. This was pretty cool though. It was nice to see stuff drop. I forgot, even though it's like not something we really care about or want, I forgot that like exciting feeling of, oh, it actually dropped. You know what I mean? So every major retailer links for physical, in quotes, enjoy the greatest image ever made as well. Perfect. Every minute detail. Just did exactly that. Yeah, you were on top of it. So no Ultimate Edition physical? Correct. I had to bite my tongue to be like a total... I was going to be a total asshole. But you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that, Dragon Eschaton Gaming. No one deserves that. Jake, just want to pop and say hi. You helped me so much when the Switch 2 dropped. I'm sure you're helping a lot of people here. Just curious, how does this compare to a console drop? I mean, this is almost nothing, right? 'Cause, I mean, this is just a digital pre-order or a code in a box. So this is just like... This doesn't really compare at all. That being said, we're still having fun. It's just different, you know? The stakes aren't as high. Alright, GameStop. Alright, all the links are in the description now. Love to see it. How many likes did we end up getting up to, guys? Jeez, we got a total of 20,000 views on the stream. That was way... I thought I would be like... I thought maybe we'd have like 50 people in here. And we'd end up with like... Maybe like 5,000 views. But yeah, we ended up over 20,000 views. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. This was fun. You know, it wasn't crazy. It was low key. I'm glad it was too, because I definitely started getting stressed when I got tired. And there was people, I don't know. I think I put my own pressure on myself. Like, I'm expected to answer all these questions every time they're asked. And I know that's not the case. But it's this weird, like, human nature thing where I can't help it. I don't know. It might just be a me thing, but I feel like it might be a common reaction for people who are in this position. But then I feel like I can't keep up and I start getting frustrated. So, but if it had, my point is to say that, like, if it had been higher stakes, I probably really, since I haven't streamed in so long, I really wouldn't have been able to handle it. So I'm thankful that, like, this stream was more successful than I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't too high stakes. I think it was perfect, and I don't know. It feels like it's been forever since I streamed, but, like, chatting with all you guys, it also, like, I feel like we all just talked yesterday, you know? Like, I'm right back to, like, hanging out with you guys, and that was really cool. Am I gonna do new consoles coming out? Well, so the Steam machine is a lottery, right? So there's no stream I could really even do if I wanted to for that one. But if there's any more special edition things, I'll definitely do them. Like, oh, LBOT, we were talking earlier about stuff that was coming out. The Xbox, like the Mountain Dew green Xbox. That would be something I'd be interested in streaming. I know my camera's been lagging a bit all stream, and I don't know why, because it's by far my nicest camera. If you look at, like, this camera, like this one over here, doesn't lag at all, right? But yeah, see, the main one lags. And like even this one that's really blurry, right here, doesn't lag at all. This one, right here, doesn't lag at all. But this one keeps lagging, and it's killing me. I'll have to play with it later. I haven't streamed in so long. I noticed it, like, almost right away. But I was already live. Oh, that's true, LBOT. Yeah. That's like our anniversary stream. The Mountain Dew Xbox. We'll do a hype set here in a second. So streams I anticipate doing by the end of the year is the Xbox one, Ocarina of Time, any collector's editions or controllers or accessories at all, consoles, whatever. I might do a stream if there's like a special console release for Pokemon Wind and Waves. I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, if they do Wolverine faceplates or a controller or something. I mean, the Spider-Man controller and plates were so popular. I feel like they'd be leaving money on the table not to do something for Wolverine. I have the Piranha Plant camera. I made a video about it. I was gonna upgrade it to like 4K. I even bought like the camera I was gonna use to replace it with, but bakery stuff started picking up at the same time, and I was like, I can't spend all this time on this. But yeah, I got this guy. I love this thing. I never use it, but I love it. I mean, I'm 90% sure Ocarina of Time will be true physical, because Nintendo does that with all their stuff. There's an echo on the other scene. Alright, let me check. There shouldn't be. Check, 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 check. Wait. Am I even... Yep. Check. Oh, yes. Was it this scene? I think I caught it. I think it was this scene. Let's see. Let's see. Check, check, check. Check. Aruni? Check, check, check. I think that was it. I think that was the one. Yeah, okay. Correct. You cannot pre-order the physical version of the Ultimate Edition. That is correct. But it doesn't matter because there is no disc for any version. Oh, you said the 4 cams one. Check. Check. I think when I fixed it in the other scene, it fixed it in all of them. So is there an echo on here or no? Let me know. Thank you. So now, yeah, all I have to do now is fix my my main face cam. I might swap it out. I made a video on this one. I actually think the quality is better on this, and it tracks me too. If I want it to. It's OBSBot, or sorry, it's pronounced OBSBot. You don't say the OBS, it's OBSBot. But I made a whole video on this, and I actually really loved it. I'm low-key contemplating just switching out my main face cam for this one right now, and hopefully it works. I think it'll work. I don't want to screw with it. But yeah, if this is going to be laggy like this, I don't know why it's like that. It's Elgato. You'd think it would be good. Maybe I need to update it or something. No more echo. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. All right. 2:08. What do you say we do one last hype sesh? Let me know what you guys are thinking. If I see it in the chat, we're going to do it. Let me double check the like count. 650, that's crazy. I really didn't think we were even going to get to 500. I remember I was like, let's make 300 the goal, and if our crazy goal will be 500. So that's awesome. Yeah, the Ultimate Edition's on the PlayStation Store. Bulldog Trading says hype. Gordy, let's go. Kalini D says hell yeah, hype session, let's go. Pew pew pew. Alan Bermel, yes, you can upgrade to the Ultimate Edition later if you buy the Standard Edition. You absolutely can do that. But I think I'm about to shoot out some love bullets. Out of my fingers. My finger guns. Because they're loaded with them. So naturally I'm going to shoot them out. Alright, I'm going to do a giveaway right now. Mona Liz Paula 19 said someone do a giveaway. I'm doing it. I'm giving away love bullets. That's right. These love bullets are hot and ready. And they're coming out real fast. Allow me to penetrate your soul. If you're down in the dumps, that's okay. You don't even have to enjoy what I do, but you can laugh at me. I give you permission. Just have some fun. Enjoy your life. And feel my finger gun. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. boy. My son. Oh. My son. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for the kisses. Oh boy, he's so tired. Oh. There we go. Oof. Not gonna lie, that stream took a toll on me. But in a good way. I had a lot of fun tonight, you guys. Oof. What a great celebration of video games. Nice job, Jake. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's say hi to. We've got Super Ernie Jr. Game Tivre, Dragon Eschaton Gaming, Terry Cobra, Bulldog Trading 1, Parva Parik, Kalani D, Julio, Your Hacker, JB Smith 86, Rebecca 4254, AS Eagle 64, Bay Area Gus, Oscar Perez, G7s, D Throwaway 9201, AN 200Z1R, FSM Taco 3678. You guys aren't making it easy. Boarfest, you're still here, man? I thought you went to bed. I was looking for you a couple times and I just hadn't seen you in a minute. Sunsticks. It's up everywhere, Sunsticks. All the links are in the description, but everywhere has it right now. It's my code in a box. Great time. Thank you for streaming. LeBlorst of Times, of course, thank you for providing all of the actual useful links all night. You are the real MVP tonight, as you have been for quite some time on the channel. Jordy55, Nalvarez 1065, Cookie Monster 7805. You like the fives? All right. Still here, my guy. Appreciate you. There is no collector's edition. It's just a code in a box or a digital pre-order, and that's all we got. Pretty lame, kind of boring, but we still had fun tonight, I think. We're one like away from 669. Ain't that special? Ain't that a pip? Alright, guys. As always, I feel sad ending the stream and not wanting to, even though I do need some rest. But, I'm really happy with how it went, you know? I don't know. It feels good to just stream, and I've always worried about like being perfect, and I don't think tonight was perfect by any means, but I'm just like okay with it and like proud of myself for trying, and I think I had fun. I think that's all that really matters. So I don't know. I feel positive. It was just so nice to see so many of you guys in the chat. Like, even if you don't think I remembered your name or recognized your name, I promise I like, there's so many of you that I have seen your names in chat for years. And not just the ones I was talking to a lot, like La Borsa Times or like Borfest. Obviously, they're my mods. But like Bulldog Trading, I remember you. Like, I mean, so many. But it's really cool. Everyone that came out and just said that they remembered my old streams, or I helped them get a PS5 or Switch 2 or whatever. That was really nice. So, well, thanks, guys. I'm so glad I did this. This was actually really cool. But anyways, I guess this is goodbye for real. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope I can do this again a lot sooner. So, if I can, I'll post it on my Twitter. I'll try to remember to post it on my community tab on YouTube if you're subscribed. But yeah, I'll do the best I can. You know what I mean? So we'll kind of go from there. And if I end up going live, hopefully you'll stop by again. All right, take care, everybody. Good night.
Silly at the function, 2 pints of beer and my brain can't function. Drive